This is Joyce Jagger, the Embroidery Coach, and I'd like to welcome you to our Embroidery Q&A of the day. Do you let the customer pick out their thread color from a thread color chart? Never. At least not one that the companies provide. There are a couple things that you can do here to keep it simple. You can create a thread chart yourself, or you can purchase small cones of thread for a thread display, and they can select their color from your display. Now here's a thread color chart that I have created for my website. I do not have it up yet, but this is the selection that they will have. This corresponds with the small spools that I have for my display. You have basic colors that you carry, and the average shop carries 30 to 40 colors as a general rule. If the customer wants something different, there is an extra charge. Many times that extra charge makes them decide to choose a shade extremely close to the color that you already carry in stock. I charge my customers the total cost of the thread plus the shipping. I do not add a markup on the thread, but I surely do want to get back what I have spent for their thread. This would not only take away my profit, but it would also cost me money to do their work, and that's not the object here. We are in a business to make money. If they are in a hurry and want it shipped in overnight, they must also bear that cost. You are providing a very valuable service, so don't feel guilty about charging for this part of the sale. To make your own thread chart, I take a piece of cardstock and cut it into strips. Wind thread around the cardstock several times, enough to make it look good, and then glue this onto another piece of cardstock. Write the thread color and name next to the thread on the strip. At the bottom of the strip, type in the information about ordering custom thread colors along with your charge per cone. With this information right in front of them, this helps them to stay within your colors that you already have in stock. However much thread you order will depend on the amount of thread that you are going to need for the job. If it is only a small amount, order the small spools. Allow approximately 7 yards of thread per 1,000 stitches of your design. Obviously, you will need enough thread for each machine head. Now, what if a customer wants to take his thread with him after the job is done? That's just fine. I will give the customer the thread. This has only happened to me a couple of times. They usually do not make that request, but it's possible. If they do not want their thread, add this to your stock colors if you think that will be a color that you will use again. Many times customers will pick odd colors for monograms, and you can suggest that you keep the thread for them so that it will be safe for their next embroidery purchase. If this is the case, package it in plastic and label it for that customer. This is good customer service, and this type of customer is a very valuable customer and usually returns for many more purchases. This is Joyce Jagger, the Embroidery Coach, and I would like to thank you for watching this Embroidery Q&A of the day. I would like to invite you to go to theembroiderycoach.com and see how I can be of help to you in your embroidery business.